Hello everybody, welcome to VinterSearch.com. My name is Eric Wheaton. Today we're going to discuss how to get the most out of this glass storefront in an acquired structure. Basically what we're going to do today is convert this glass storefront to be used in multiple evolutions for your cruise. Basically what we're going to do is create a notch in either, in this case, the adjacent glass storefront door. In other cases, this just might be an aluminum frame, but either way will work. What we're going to do is, even with the throw of this Adams right lock, we're going to cut a notch just big enough to fit a piece of rebar that will cut to size, and we'll show you that later on. Once we get that notch cut, we can remove the Adams right lock by a few Phillips head screws. That will give us that mortise hole and a place for the other side of the rebar to drop in. Once we get the mortise lock removed, this notch cut, we can now insert a piece of rebar or two, depending on how difficult or long you want to make the cut for the cruise. Then they'll use the gap technique to be able to cut through one or two pieces of rebar, simulating an Adams right lock cut. Alright, so now you saw we made our notch cut. We've removed this Adams right lock, leaving us this mortise hole, and we've cut our rebar to size. Now what we're going to do to set this prop is basically insert the cut piece of rebar into your Adams right or mortise hole there and line it up with our notch out that we did with our saw. Alright, basically what happened when it lined up with the notch in that mortise hole, now we have a lock door simulating that Adams right lock. If you look closely, you can see the piece of rebar. It's about right here, pretty close to where the actual throw of an Adams right would be. Alright, now that we've set this glass storefront prop, let's talk about some reasons why we would want to cut the throw of an Adams right to force these glass storefronts. Well, I know kind of the first intentions that most crews would want to do is smash the glass. They think it's the quickest way for entry. There's a couple negatives with that. One being, some people smash the glass and they say, well, all I have to do is reach in and unlock the manual lock on that mortise lock. Well, lots of times that's not the case. You'll find that you need a key to get in and a key to get out. So that technique's not going to work to remove, because we all agree we need to try to remove this frame if we were going to take the glass. Then, when we do take the glass, we still have this cross piece here. And depending on a higher crime area or more security conscious person, they may have multiple bars to slow an intruder in. And the other obstacle we'll have to defeat is this 4 to 6 inch frame across the bottom of the door. That's a natural trip hazard. Crews are going to be tripping going in and out. Hose lines are going to be dragged across, glass shards, things like that. So there's some negatives there. So we're an advocate of having multiple plans for this type of door. Our first go-to plan might be this cut, and we'll demonstrate that here shortly. But basically the concept of this is to take a Halligan, aluminum wedge, axe, anything that acts as a wedge, and basically we're going to drive the adze in just enough to where we can put downward pressure and we'll expose this lock. In this case, for the prop, we expose the rebar, and now we can get somebody to come in and make that cut. Very quick and efficient. Some doors, you are able to actually just pry the Adams right, basically forcing it conventionally. But just be wary, that could end up fracturing the glass. And the other downfall with taking the glass is obviously the loss of our flow path, and nobody's able to control that entry point, which is a ventilation point. And probably another technique we could use before we smash the glass is even through the lock. Adams right locks tend to be some of the easier locks to pull and manipulate, so that might be another option. What we're going to demonstrate for the purpose of this prop is using a Halligan to add gap and your saw to cut the throat. Alright, as you can see, it's a quick and easy evolution. Definitely a good evolution to run all the crews through. Best part about it, it's quick, easy to reset, cheap, and you'll get multiple uses out of a single glass storefront door. We're able to get a large amount of people through the realistic training through this prop. We're able to create that gap with the adds of the Halligan, cut the rebar, and open the door and get right in very timely fashion. Again, my name's Eric Wheaton. Thanks for watching this VinterSearch.com video, and be sure to check out the website for more truck company related topics.